Hi, Joanna Hodorowska here, Nutrition in Motion. So, tis the season for getting sick. And being somebody who eats healthy, takes care of themselves, it's hard to believe that I actually was fighting a cold for over a week. And my biggest symptom was this lymph node here just got completely inflamed, and it would wake me up at 4:30 every morning for a week with this thing just hurting and completely inflamed. I would have to get up, take two Advil, go back to bed. I had aches and pains. I had a fever, and I thought, good grief, what am I supposed to do to make this all better? So it's not that my immune system stinks, but apparently it wasn't quite charged enough in order to get over this cold. But when everybody else is suffering for 2 weeks, mine was 7 days or maybe 8. So not too bad. But here are 6 or 7 things that I did to help boost my immune system, and you can do these as well. And they're all going to work a little bit differently, and I'm going to do a couple other videos just specifically on essential oils. But essential oils is one thing that really helped, and you can put them on. Some of them you can put them on topically. There's a few of them that you can actually you may be able to ingest internally too, but or you could just put them in a diffuser. So essential oils is a great one. I like the doTERRA brand, and they have On Guard, they have eucalyptus, they have a blend that's called Breathe. So depending on what your symptoms are, those are going to help. If you've got the achy pains and fever, you're going to have to take a Tylenol or ibuprofen. So even though that's not a homeopathic way to fix it, it's the one sure way to control the aches and pains and a fever is to take your either ibuprofen, which works best for me, your aspirin, or your Tylenol. The one thing that I was doing a lot of was I was taking raw garlic. Yeah, raw garlic. That raw stuff, it's antibacterial, antiviral, whatever usually I have, it just knocks it all out. I used to put a clove or two into my morning juice, and that I was when I was making the juice extraction. Now I just put it into the green smoothie, and I got the enzymes from the vegetables that I was putting it in, plus I got the nutrients of that garlic. Throw some parsley in, and that can help to neutralize that garlic breath. But you'll get rid of the vampires, and you'll get rid of that cold a lot faster. You need to also sweat a little bit. I decided that I would take it easy, because you do have to kind of take it easy, let the body rest. But doing yoga wasn't quite cutting it. So I got onto my trainer, and if you can see, there's my trainer. So I would just set it up in front of the TV, and I would just sweat a bit. And sweat a bit for me would be for about an hour. And my intervals were really short. Initially, it was like 1 or 2 minutes hard, a minute easy, and just kind of alternated it long enough, didn't turn the fan on, just so that I could sweat. And there was one day where I just felt something completely release at the back of my neck, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. Are you going to have, is everybody going to have that same result? Probably not. It depends on your situation, but sometimes a little bit of sweating is going to be helpful to boost the immune system. Anything longer than 45 minutes to an hour, and you're probably overtaxing the immune system. So keep that all in balance, and obviously you need to sleep. Turn the alarm off in the morning so that you don't have to get up in the morning. Make sure that if you get tired at 8, then go to bed at 8. Do not worry about what the clock says. Worry about what your body needs. It needs rest. One of the things to guarantee that I would sleep, I know this is probably not a homeopathic thing either, but I took Advil PM because I did not want to be waking up in the middle of the night with whatever I was going through. I wanted to sleep. And when you sleep, when your body is resting, that is when the immune system recharges and rebuilds. So give it the rest that it needs. Give your body the rest that it needs. And feed a cold, starve a fever? Yes and no. I did not feel like eating at all for 3 days. All I did was eat the garlic in my beans just to get the garlic in. But the rest of the day, all I wanted to do was just drink tea with honey. I'm not going to force myself to eat when I don't really want to eat. Just kind of intuitively go with what your body needs. Obviously, when the chocolate cravings come back, then I know I'm getting better. But chocolate would not be recommended. Cheese is not recommended because it'll cause a little bit more congestion, and then you'll have to use more of the essential oils to clear that. Chiropractic ended up being a technique that actually helped with alleviating some of the pressure in my neck. So that would help the immune system work a little bit better too, because everything was draining a little bit better. So take those tips, add a few more tips, write them down there. Email me if you have any questions. Joanna Hodorowska, Nutrition in Motion. www.nutritioninmotion.net. Anything you can do to boost your immune system during the holidays, after the holidays, in the winter when everybody else is hacking and coughing, you can lessen the severity of your colds, or you can even boost the immune system to avoid the colds. Joanna Hodorowska, Nutrition in Motion. Let me know what your extra tips are too.